you all feeling drained of your energy? I'm going to post on the Facebook because someone else had posted, you know, trying to gather information to see if anyone is feeling sick. Is your head swimming? Do you feel like you got vertigo? Do you feel as if you're nauseous? No energy. You could just fall asleep. This has been going on for around, I don't know, around 5 days and stuff like that, you all. This is now the third day that toward the afternoon, before the afternoon even hits, for me, I have literally had to sit down in the chair and dozed off. I like drained of my energy and emotion. It's like whatever is happening, like the radiation and stuff from the sun, the energy from the sun, it's affecting us and you may not realize it. Are y'all feeling sick? Are you feeling drained of your energy? There's a CME that's due to hit Earth on Tuesday. And it's of the X class. You're rainy with lots of crazy lightning here in Florida, suspicious skies. So it really does, that lightning looks different to you than it normally would look because something's happening. Something is happening. It's blue here where I'm at, but are you all feeling it? When I posted a post on the Facebook, it hasn't even been up for maybe 15 minutes. There's lots and lots of comments over there already that people are saying something is not right. Something's not right, you all. It's not. Has anybody had any of their hair falling out? Have you had like your teeth like cracking on you or something like that? Anything out of the ordinary? Are you having something that you normally ain't having in your animals? Are they really going kind of wild now? Your back is killing you. You had a headache all the way down your spine. Fancy truth, I've not heard of that before. You keep feeling like you want to go back to bed and you just got up. It's 10 o'clock and it feels like you're not sleeping. Someone wrote in the Facebook, is anyone, something about there's the fourth something. When you go to sleep, are you hearing machinery in the background? Something about some kind of fourth age, fourth density or something. Are you hearing things at nighttime or in your dream state that you normally would not hear? Weird thoughts. Somebody's got dragonfly. Your stomach has been messed up all morning. Your dog has been throwing up. It's the radiation poisoning. Well, there's some people on the Facebook, I saw too, they said it's the ascension symptoms. If your teeth are cracking, if you're throwing up, if you're having vertigo, your head is swimming, you headache, backaches, if you're in physical pain, there's a theory. It's the ascension symptoms. Or is it your body is mutating on a molecular level? Really? You know, like the fish used to have two eyes. Or the frogs somewhere, well, I forget where it was. The frogs had two eyes. And now the new frogs have 3 eyes. They used to be green with 2 eyes. Now they're black with 3 eyes. And some of the other animals too, there's a mutating event occurring. This is serious. It really is serious because this is, things are heating up a lot. Weird thoughts. Your morning, washing your hands, a pain. Let's hear this, Carolyn. This morning, Carolyn was washing her hands and a painful zap hit her lower back. She could not move and it still hurts moving around. But what the HE double hockey sticks? A zap in your back. That sounds like an attack is what it feels like or sounds like. Your cat is heaved. You hear radios in the background, Dawn? Where do you hear the radios? Are you hearing like over here where I'm at? Somebody's got their chainsaw out and they're cutting stuff. Unless you're hearing radios from the other dimension, you're hearing sounds from the other dimension. You know what I was going to do a video on last night? A clashing of worlds is what I was going to do a video. It was like 2 worlds colliding and crashing. Or war of 2 worlds or something like that. Rosie, honey, you okay? Sitting right there. Are you feeling it? Are you feeling exhausted? Something's happening. And this is unusual for me. In a row, I have no energy and I sleep and I happen to take a nap. And when it's time for me to go to bed, after my last video on the YouTube, I sleep all through the night. I don't have no energy to even look. I just been my energy zapped completely. You've gotten sandy eye in the past couple of days. Weird energy you're feeling lately, Pippi Lou. Serious. Your cat did it. Your back was killing you and you're struggling with your addictions, Pippi. I believe that you're not alone. I was told that what's coming from the sun, the energy, it's causing whatever's inside of you to literally come up to the surface. That could be good, but that could be bad. Because how can you like deal with it? There is a theory that when things like this happen, how do you deal with the trauma of many lifetimes coming to the surface? That's a theory out there too. Many lifetimes. How can you like work through it? You need a crash course in it. But if you've been I've been feeling emotions from my past coming up to the surface. They literally are. And they're creating a drain on my body. And I'm having to work through them. I'm having to like push it away. And maybe you're having thoughts. Okay, you got weird thoughts, right? Is anybody having any depressing thoughts that are hitting them? And I know Lou said you got the addictions. Your right leg and hand hurt so much yesterday. The transformation is physical, Yankee Ward. You can't get in a good mood, but you're trying. Mariana, a lot of us are trying to get in a good mood. Like, come on, wind chimes, can you sing a song for us? Give us some frequency now, because that would be great. We got to fight frequency with frequency, you all. If it's at all possible, somehow we've got to keep the energy, the vibration up, the frequency within our being. You hear angels singing all day long for months. You're trying to stay in the light, but it's hard, Pippi Lou, not to feel somewhat dark. Your past memories, array shoes for a wow. Okay, has anybody else got the past memories coming up too, and the emotions that are attached with them? Because it's not uncommon, it's more common than you realize. It's not something that you've done, but things are coming to our surface. And it's like our body's getting bombarded. Our spirits are getting bombarded. Past memories. This is important, you all. If you've got anything that you want to put in here, put it in here, because this is a very important video. People are going to go to the live comments and see what people are reporting happening to them. This is really like scientific data too, spiritual data. We need it going on. See, I thought, well, I didn't ask before. Does anybody else have like emotions coming up and stuff? But see, it's good because there's people who have emotions coming up, feelings from the past. You can see it all with LOVE. The veil is lifted on the evil people. Well, the veil is lifted. The veil is thinning a great deal. It's practically see-through right now. And it's like this. It's like whatever's inside of you is going to come out of you, whether it be good or bad, and it's hard. It's like a yin and a yang. It's like the duality within your being, the negative and the positive. At work, we gotta maintain the balance within, if at all possible, and it's kind of hard. It really is. You got stuff showing you what was going on in the past, Dawn. It crashes. Something is crashing your body, Amanda, and your body is in pain. Your 3 dogs have been throwing up. Patty, oh my gosh, all night with a headache. Everybody is so tired, bombarded with past memories. This is serious. I'm going to have to update the description too with the past memories. Why is the past memories coming back? Why would that be so? There's something greater going on. Something much greater. And truly, if the veil is lifted, we know it's going to be lifted completely. The past is going to be made known. Everything's going to be laid bare. We're going to have to deal with it. We are. There's no way around it at this point. We've got to deal with it and work through it if we can do it. And I'm sure we can do it with the love that's on the inside. Right here, you all. The love on the inside, right here. Stay strong. Don't give up, whatever you do. Because we're all dealing with a lot of stuff. And we got to press through it. We can't let it drive us batty. Okay, we can't let it drive us insane. We can't do it. No. We got to remain strong. A news flash. If you're empty within, go to someone who can support you. Carl, that's right. Don't be alone if you are empty inside. Hello there, Yankee Ward, thank you. Listen to his advice. If you're feeling empty inside, Carl, go to someone who can support you. Do not be alone if you are empty and sad. That's the last place you want to be. That's the last place you want to find yourself, is alone going through this, because a lot of people are having to deal with this. A lot of people. And some people are having to deal with it, and it's even more tougher on them. It's not easy going alone. It's not. You're going to need each other. Your mom came through in your dream. Wow. Let's see this. You're ready. They live. More people are finding those glasses. Suspicious. You think it's physical glasses, or is it our spiritual glasses? Our eyes are being opened. The veil is being lifted from our eyes. You need salve to put on your eyes so that you can see. Your eyes are wide open. You've been painting everything, the furniture with decor of acrylic and canvas. Even been deep cleaning. Has anyone else had a burst of energy also? Trying to redirect your energy, whatever energy is flowing in, trying to put it in a positive, make some good use out of it. I know it's hard. It's hard to get motivation, you are, when you're being bombarded with all this fluctuation of memories, emotions, pain, tiredness, exhaustion, because it kind of renders you helpless, but we can't give up. We got to keep going. And it's hard to push your body when you ain't got no energy to push your body. Solar flares, exactly. What is this dirt doing up here? Gina, that's your head. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. I am sorry, you all. We're getting ready. We better be ready. Marsha Wood, honey, happy. You are not the only one experiencing. Pray and invite Jesus into your dreams. He can come into your dreams. And you may be having visions. You may be. The young men will have visions, or the old men may be dreams. It's vice versa. Our dreams aren't normal anymore either. We're seeing more and more aspects of them. Deep cleaning. There's no one to go to, Giuliana. Well, in that case, you have your cyber-loving family. You have us on the social media, as long as we can stay up on here, until something happens and the lights go out, until the internet is disconnected, and then we're all on our own. I mean, you can connect spiritually. When people enter your mind, there's your spiritual connection. It's not going to be as good as seeing someone or being physically there. Mm. There are a lot of people who are totally alone. Totally alone. Something has happened, and are you feeling exhausted? You can't get enough of sleep. There's been comments in here. You have to crawl back into bed after you just got out of the bed. It's literally sucking the very essence. It's taking your energy out of your body. It's what do you call, like a body snatcher, but it's not. It's just getting rid of your energy and pain. Who was it? Who was it that felt the snap in their back while doing dishes like that? It's like snap, all of a sudden. Pain and your emotions are off the chart. Grace for purpose. I gotta take my shoes off. My feet are getting so hot, and I don't like to walk barefooted on my porch. I used to like walk barefooted, but I'm not. I don't want to walk barefooted, but I will walk barefooted because my feet are getting hot. I don't know where to put these shoes. Just throw them right there. Okay, we got it. Unseen energy harvesters, energy vampires, pain and emotions. Are your emotions off the chart? Are you having old memories come to the surface of painful events in your past, and the emotions that are attached with it, the energy that is attached with it? Because I've been having to deal with that too, and it didn't used to be there, but it's came all of a sudden. And I'm sitting there trying to think, how am I gonna? I'm reminded of it, and I'm trying to remind myself I'm not that same Gina no more. I'm in a different place now. I'm not the same as I used to be, and that's not a part of me, even though it's inside of me. I try to work through it to get it out of me. We got to get it out of us, you all, because you're not that same person. The memories from the past, the pain from the past, it's all coming to the surface. So we got to work it out, get it out of us so the stronger you can emerge. You are the physical pain. You're welcome, Giuliana. All those things you feel like something needs to be done. Yes. How come you never swing on your swing? Melinda? Well, we tied it up there when we have firewood for the winter. And then we're supposed to let it back down, but I like to walk back and forth through here. I just never did set it back down. It is very comfortable to swing on. It is. I just haven't done it. I haven't made the time to do it. Didn't even think about it because I'm too busy walking back and forth. You reap what you've sown. Yes, in a way that we could never imagine, at a time that we would least expect it, one could say, whether it be good or whether it be bad. And some people do not like that. You reap what you sow, but it is. It's like what goes around comes around. You went to the Great Serpent Mound. Oh, wow, during the summer solstice. You felt great sense, and you went with your mother, your daughters, and your boyfriend. What a great soul. You are, yes, we got to be ready to let go. This is the opportunity to cleanse. You got to cleanse out of your being, you all. Get rid of whatever that is hindering you. It's got to come out. It does. So that you can be who you're meant to be in order to continue forward down this road called life, because it's going to get really bumpy. It's not going to get smoother. It's going to get bumpy. I mean, you'll have some smooth times, but no, it's going to be rough. It's going to take a lot of energy. And as long as you have something in your way, you ain't going to make it. You may find your life totally rearranged. You really may. You may find your life totally rearranged, like even a month from now or 2 months from now. Totally different. And, you know, that would be very, whatever it is, hard to deal with. Are you all, something is happening? I'm trying to keep going back to the topic so I don't get sidetracked. Are you feeling completely exhausted and drained of your energy? Are you got some physical pain? Is your head swimming? Do you feel like you got vertigo? Is your hair falling out? Are your teeth breaking? You got pain in your body that was not there before. Your animals are throwing up. You're throwing up. You're so nauseous. The emotions are coming to the surface that were from the past. And they're not too pleasant because you buried them inside your being and now they're coming back to the surface. And you're reminded of them, and it's really creating a drain on your energy also because they're heavy. They're heavy, so you got to get them out of you. You do. You agree. 8-8 portal. It's the CME from the sun the other day. Brianne Master. Yes, and we got something else coming on Tuesday that's headed toward the earth also. To trust God as we walk through the ascension. You all, let's do this. Are you feeling it? Are you exhausted? If you got a Facebook, you can go over there and look at my Facebook page. I rarely post on there, but I did post something. Are people feeling exhausted, sick, nauseous, no energy? You can't hold your eyes open. You just want to sleep because your energy is, and there's a lot of comments coming in. What? Daniela, listen, let's listen to Danielle. Breaking teeth and losing your hair. Are you all listening? You're the second one I've heard today. Their teeth is breaking, they're cracking, and radiation cracks your teeth. Just how much radiation is coming from up there bombarding us from the earth, on the earth? How much radiation is coming through? Because if you took chemo, if you've had chemo, you know what that does to your body. And radiation treatments, it makes your hair fall out. It can do all kinds of stuff to you. Make your skin all dry and stuff. Make your skin red. It's not a joke. You've been drained of your energy. Joan, you've been exhausted. You slept most of the day, and you're usually very energetic. It's been over a week. This live chat is giving you great supports and a burst of energy. Marcia, honey, that's what it's supposed to do. We've got to keep the lines of communication open. We've got to keep it going because we need each other. We really do. You're not going to get that on turning on the TV and just looking at a program. No, you got to be able to engage with people. You do. And it's even important with the live stream. The comments that come from the live comments, people can read into them and they can feel connected too. So that's great. It's really great. We need to keep on top of what's happening in the world. We do. Your teeth are cracking and chipping. Grace for purpose for months. Is anyone else having problems with that? Okay, because there's nothing. It's nothing embarrassing about it. There's not. It's just trying to get a feel of what's happening to people out here. Oh, you're welcome, Joseph. We're trying to get a feel of what's going on. And when that when that not so nice day comes and the electricity is out and there is no more internet connections, no more lights or nothing, you got to figure out how you're going to survive. You better have a backup plan, at least some way to get water and food and stuff, because it's going to be a little bit rough. Really, I don't even know what I would do when that day comes. I have no idea. I can make my plans, but I don't know, even after making my plans, what's going to happen. I can't tell you what's going to happen. I can't. I don't know. I don't know how the events would unfold in my life, and you don't know either. I mean, you can be prepared to do such and such, but until you're actually faced with it, you don't know. We got to stay strong. That's right, Dragonfly, honey. Something has happened. Are you feeling exhausted and drained of your energy and you want to sleep a lot and your emotions are rising through the surface, and it's from the emotions from the past, all these emotions, and it's sucking your energy out of you. It's like residual energy that got left in your body that you just buried deep within because you didn't want to deal with it anymore. You said forget about it and you shoved it deep down within. Said no, I don't want to be reminded of it. I'm moving on beyond it. Now, guess what? Now it's come back to the surface, and you're going to have to deal with it. But you're stronger now, so that's why it's came to the surface. You're strong enough to deal with it now, so it can get you can release it. It ain't going to have no more control over you once you see it and what it was for, Just release the attachment, the energy attachment to it. Just release it. Don't even let it get to you no more. So you know what? Been there, done that. Not going to do it again. Gone. Do it. Do it. You can do that. You can take power over. You can redirect that energy and tell it to get out of your body, because you need that space to grow. You do. You need that space to grow when you have these painful memories and stuff coming up inside your body. Get rid of it. Get rid of the energy that's attached to it, because it ain't doing you no good. The fact that, how do you know it's not doing you no good? It's draining you of your emotions and your energy. Get rid of the energy that is attached to it so that you can have room to grow. That's what you got to do. I mean, it might not be hard. I mean, it might be really hard. It's not easy, but you're going to face it. You're stronger now to face it. Okay, we got it. We can do this, you all. We can keep it going. You all, can we get some thumbs up on this video? We only got 90 thumbs up. We got 200 and some odd people watching. And I don't know if the thumbs ups make a difference. I know that on this channel, and like every other channel, so when you're trying to get some important information out, it's hard to get it out because the algorithms don't want it out. They want us focusing on all this other stuff. But we've got to be able to connect. We've got to be able to grow. We need to know that we're not alone going forward in this life. We got to be there for one another. And that's truly what it's all about. That's how communities grow. Even if it's an online community, and in real life, you got to be there. You got to have the communication on here. Some of you on here, this may be the only communication you get on a daily basis. It may be, because there's nobody else around. That's why it's vital. It's like a lifeline. We got the lifeline thrown out. That's how you have to look at it, a lifeline. Boom. To connect, but one day that lifeline's not going to be here. I know it's not. Thank you. Your daughter-in-law said, it's crazy in the psychiatric hospital. Oh my gosh. Penny, honey, you never get a notification. I know. They've been doing it too nice. Whenever I look at the analytics of the channel, over 80% of the traffic to the videos comes from the browsing features. And when I do certain videos, there's not a single thing that comes from the notification. None. Only certain videos. But the majority of the traffic to this is browsing. That's it. I can't do nothing about it. I can't. I just got to keep going. Can't look at the analytics and base my life off of that, because I'd be going into a downward spiral. And I can't do it. And other people can't do it either. You got to keep going. So, yeah, that's okay. We need to tell them to send out the notifications. Send them out to people so they can get notified. But it's up to the algorithms. You got to please the algorithms, the almighty algorithms, for they are in control. You all, something has happened. And you're drained of your energy. This is the third day in a row I have sat in that recliner and literally fell asleep before noontime. And I guess I was exhausted, totally exhausted. And at nighttime, I get even more exhausted. I just want to go straight to sleep after I do the last video on here. There's no energy left for me. My mind is drained. My emotions are drained. My body is drained. I just want to close my eyes and just sleep. And you may feel like doing that all day long, you all. If you're having physical, what are you doing up there? Why are y'all flying over here? I don't know what that was about. They came out of nowhere. You've been eating? Oh, you've been drained because your brother's... Aw, Penny, honey, we're sorry. You know you need to get up. Yes, you're trying. You've been eating well and drinking the fluids, and keep your fluid up. You are completely drained of your energy. Green pine needle tea is good for the spike protein. Okay, Dawn, honey, thank you. It's the tender pines on the branches, right? Oh, yeah. The tender pine needles. I mean, I went outside and tried to chew the tender pine needles before. Is your all's hair falling out and your teeth cracking? Your skin getting exceedingly dry? And you've got strange dreams occurring? no energy in your body, totally exhausted, then you're not alone. You're not. This is worldwide. I don't know if it's too bad I can't bring up the Facebook comments all of a sudden on here. I could if I was on the big computer. I could bring them up on here and we could look at them because they're all over the place. The symptoms that are being described. This is real, you all. When you start having emotions and feelings from the past and memories coming to the surface, this is something that is way out of the ordinary. Way out of the ordinary. We're in the end times. We are. People have been saying we're in the end times for hundreds of years. Well, I don't know if they didn't ever really get to be able to just, I don't know what they were describing, how they felt, what was happening during all these so-called events that were occurring on Earth, how they were doing as an individual. See, we're talking about individual lives on individual levels, things that are affecting everybody. And it's not too often that we get this. I mean, when you go to the doctor, they ask for your symptoms, but this is real life. We're not sick, but we're experiencing symptoms, and it's not normal. And the sun's activity has increased, and it's going to come. Today is Sunday, Tuesday's another, whatever. You don't know what's truly coming from that sun because you may not get a full glimpse. They may not be telling the whole truth. If there was like a big cannonball CME coming toward the earth, you think they would tell people ahead of time? 2 days ahead of time? No, they would not, because they'd have chaos. They're not going to tell you ahead of time like that. They're not. You won't know until, I don't know, maybe an hour or two, if even that. They may just let it hit. There'll be some in the know. If you had a cannonball CME coming, and you know what a cannonball CME would do, it's going to fry something, and then your life's going to change. And you're going to get into survival mode really fast. You are. You're going to be scrambling. You got to retake the dream. Rebuke your dream. If you're having some bad dreams, you all rebuke it. You know what I was thinking about? You know, this entered my mind. You've all heard of horoscopes and tarot cards. I was thinking this morning of the words. Let me flip it. Horoscope. And I thought of it. Horror. Horror. Horoscope. And then tarot cards. Terror. Sometimes you can get, if you ever look at those, there's like some bad things they say is going to happen. And then I was sitting there thinking, well, what if that is really, like when you read them, since words are spells and you read the stuff like that, what if it's actually creating that type of whatever incident? Because you read it, now it's going to come into fruition. I did think about that this morning. Horror. And I don't have nothing against the horoscopes or the tarot cards. You know, I don't. I've looked at them from time to time. But those words entered my mind this morning. And I thought about the first words. And then I thought, you know, I want to change my reality too. I don't want somebody to have some bad prediction for me for my future. I want to speak some good into my future. I want to have a good life. I want to speak life, not death. I don't want death spoken into my future. I do not. On my path forward, I want to speak as much life as possible in this world that we're living in. I want to speak as much good as possible into my life and the life of those around me and those that are connected with me. No, I don't want no bad predictions. I want good predictions, even though there's a bad enough predictions that have been predicted. And words are truly, they have the power of life and death. So I want to speak life, and I want to reject any words that might speak something bad coming into my life. Now, I'm not going to be silly. If I know something's coming, I'm going to prepare. I'm going to try to create a buffer against it. But I don't want to willingly cause something like that to enter my life and go with the flow just because I read it. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to do that, you all. I want to speak life. I want to speak love. I want to speak light forward. I do. Only want to speak about good things. And it's really hard for me because sometimes I want to speak about the bad things, but not too bad. You all, Gina, what are you supposed to talk about? Something's happened. and go back to the main topic. Something has happened. Are you feeling exhausted? Do you have energy, or you find yourself in the bed, you ain't getting enough sleep, so you've got to go right back to bed? Do you have emotions from your past coming to the surface and it's reminding you of your past? If you have that happening and those emotions had a negative energy attached to it, you're not alone, because a lot of other people are experiencing it. It's those emotions, those feelings that you pressed down deep within because you didn't want to be reminded of them because of the pain that was associated with it. Now it's coming back to the surface and you got to deal with it. I think it's coming back to the surface right now because you're strong enough now to deal with it. And you can get rid of that energy, that pain that's connected with them, because that's not you. You're not that person anymore. Get rid of it so you can make room for goodness to grow within you. You can get rid of it. Do it. It's no longer a part of you. Get totally rid of it. That way you don't have them. And anything else that pops up inside of you, negative emotions and stuff from past memories, get rid of them. Get them out. Deal with it. Say, it's not me. It happened. I moved beyond it. I'm moving beyond it. It's no longer a part of me. And I smell something fragrant in the air over here. It's gone, but I smelled it. It was a sweet fragrance in the air. There's no flowers blooming over there. So you're not alone if you're feeling pain and aches, if you're feeling nauseous, your animals are throwing up, you're throwing up, you got vertigo, anything like that out of the ordinary, because it seems like things are heating up. They literally are heating up, and they're ramping up within our bodies. If you're just tuning in, energy's like a spiral. Time again to throw out the old trash. Throw it out. Throw out the trash within you because you don't need it. It's not going to do you no good going forward when you got this excess baggage, and it's not good baggage. It's nothing that you need from your past. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Throw it out. It's going to slow you down and hinder your walk forward. You need to lighten your load. You do. Gina, honey, you're one to talk. I'm trying to lighten my load, you all. I am. I'm acknowledging and I'm lightening, and I'm not going to let bad energy attach itself. And when it comes to the surface, I'm going to try to push it out. I am going to push it out. I'm going to try until I get it pushed all the way out. It may not go out as quick as you think you are, but you're going to have to keep it at bay. No, until it's completely gone. If you got to chip away at it until it's completely gone from you. You got to have room to grow. You got to have room for the love within you to expand and grow. I am going to go. So something's happened. People are drained of their energy, and they're feeling nauseous. They're feeling sick, throwing up and stuff like that. Something is happening. You all got to smash that. Mickey, honey, you so fine. That's right. Smash the button, you all. We can do it. We're going to do it, you all. We're going to survive it by realizing what's happening. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. And please put the comments down here so people can read the comments, what you're experiencing, what you're noticing, what you're doing about it, because it does help whether you realize it or not. Love you.